Good morning, Great Eyes. Welcome to your next handwriting lesson. I've been seeing some beautiful handwriting. Thank you. You are doing well. Keep going strong. In today's lesson, we are going to look at the letter G. G makes a G sound. G for garage. Now, if you look carefully at letter G, you will see it looks very similar to letter C. It has the same movement. In today's lesson, we are going to again make sure that you are seated correctly in a comfortable handwriting position. Put your feet in front of you. Good. Make sure that your arms are resting on the table and that you have your book at a good angle. Let's trace our first line. What do we remember about the red dot? It's our starting point, where we put our finger. Let's go. Find your starting point. Curve up to the top line. Wide curve past the midline. Set on the baseline, up to the midline, and crossbar left. That's the difference between the C and the G. G has a crossbar left. Let's go to our next one. Find the starting point. Curve up to the top line. Wide curve past the midline, set on the baseline, curve up to the midline, crossbar left. Let's do this one. Why don't you say the script to yourself whilst we do this together? Let's go. Find your starting point. Good. And the final one you can do by yourself. Are we ready to pick up our pencil? Let's support your book with your other hand that you are not writing with. Pick up your pencil and hold it in a sturdy tripod position. Are you ready to begin? Let's trace. Find the starting point. Curve up to the top. Wide curve past the midline, set on the baseline, up to the midline, crossbar, left. Good. Let's do the second one. Find your starting point, curve up to the top line, wide curve past the midline, set on the baseline, up to the midline, crossbar, left. Very good. Why don't you complete the next two? Find your starting point. Curve up to the top line. Wide curve past the midline. Set on the baseline. Curve to the midline. Crossbar left. And the final one, why don't you do this one by yourself? All right, boys and girls, let's go to the bottom line. Here you are going to say the script nice and loudly so that Mom or Dad can hear whilst I trace with you. Are you ready? Let's go. Find Very good. Next one. Good. Have a look at your letters. Are you happy with them? Have you put your best effort into the letters you've written? If there are any that you think are not your best effort, it is worth erasing them and doing that one again. Boys and girls, it is not worth rushing through your work. Rather, work steady and with good effort so that you get the best out of the letter that you are busy writing. That is what handwriting is all about. Making sure that you form your letters correctly and that people can read them. That is what we're trying to do. Good, boys and girls. Why don't you finish the page for letter G, and then we'll come back to our next handwriting lesson later in the week. Have a lovely afternoon. Bye.